Adam, let's move on to Malik Nabers of LSU. 3 years there, 189 receptions, 3,003 yards, 21 touchdowns on his 3-year career there, standing at 6 foot. A guy, again, that I've heard absolutely loads about throughout this draft process, and also a guy that's figured to probably go in the top 10 as well. Why is this guy so appealing to a lot of these teams? I mean, on an LSU team that we've seen some great players come for this team: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Is Malik Nabers going to be the next big LSU wide receiver in the NFL?
Yeah, it would be surprising if he wasn't, to be honest. He really does look like he has that potential in him. He's got amazing speed, great separation. They're kind of his two main things. Stat that I've been throwing out over and over again that Andrew's probably bored to tears of hearing about is that 43 of his 86 catches in 2023 went for 15 yards or more. That's pretty unheard of, and that's kind of the sort of guy you've got. That's the difference between him and Harrison. I think he is a bit more of a big sort of like big yardage kind of play. That's more what Malik Nabers is. He brings that speed. To me, he reminds me of DJ Moore a little bit. I think he's kind of got that about him a little bit more. Whereas I think Harrison is kind of more your sort of like Jamar Chase or Lamb kind of comparison, really, where they can kind of do everything that you need them to do. But yeah, I mean, Nabers, you could argue that he had obviously he had a bit of help having Brian Thomas there as well. I think they probably helped each other build up the stats a little bit, and obviously Jaden Daniels being the quarterback would have helped with that as well. But it'd be surprising. I would have thought he's definitely top 10, potentially top 5. So yeah, he really could be very, very good in the NFL.
Is there a team that you think of it may be looking to take him?
Me specifically, well, I kind of have this theory that I think the Patriots might go for Harrison. So if that was to happen and the Cardinals were sitting there, they could either trade back or take him. I think the Chargers are another team that are desperately looking for wide receiver help. So that would make sense as well. Andrew's Giants, of course, are always after wide receivers, and at pick 6 would make a lot of sense. So I think them 3 teams, I do feel like they're the 3 teams that are going to come up quite a lot in this show, because not only in round 1 but 2 and 3 as well, they're in very good positions to pick up wide receivers. So yeah, I mean, any of them 3 teams, I think they'd be lucky to have him.
Yeah, these 2 guys are definitely going to be on a lot of people's radar in that top 10, even that top 5 process, I suppose. It will be exciting on the night to see if there is any trades, which would probably mean if people are trading up. I don't necessarily think it'll be for these 2 guys. I think it may be, especially into the top 4, I suppose. I think it would be for quarterbacks, if anything. So it's going to be really interesting to see where these guys go.